Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This is the season finale, and we have caught up just in time. My reaction to episode 7 just went out earlier this morning. And if you're not caught up with my journey, go check out my reactions to the previous 7 episodes. I just watched them all in the last week. So I've just been spamming through this to catch up for the finale. So I was right there with you guys so I could avoid any potential spoilers. You know, I wasn't originally going to be covering this, but a lot of you was really wanting me to check this out. Had a lot of reactor friends also be like, hey dude, you might be interested in this, maybe check it out. The last episode was fantastic. Each one I feel like really just continuously builds upon each episode, and it just keeps escalating so beautifully. And I'm ready to just see how this all crescendos. So guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you got Merrill the channel, gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and trying to make it worth your while, so you're going to be support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8, The Prophecy Comes True. Ooh, epic ramp up already.
You didn't ask to be a half-blood, but you are one. That makes you part of something bigger than yourself.
Oh, wait. Whoa, more training we didn't see.
I appreciate you taking the time.
But you're weak and want to quit?
When am I ever gonna use this stuff?
When do you think you're not gonna use it?
Come for me. I know.
God damn.
Fury tried to claw me. The Minotaur tried to skewer me. And I don't think a disarm or high guard or repost will do anything.
Hey man, this is just like with Attack on Titan, you know? It was like, why are we learning hand to hand? Why are we learning to fight people? Why are we learning all this other stuff? We're fighting Titans. What is this gonna be used for? Hey, your enemies, sometimes you're not always gonna be defending yourself against the monsters.
There's all kinds of examples.
Like this right here. Woo! That was good.
If I draw first blood, I keep the bolt and you surrender the helm. Do you accept?
I mean, it's your funeral, kid. Although, just to be clear, no funeral. Any trace of you leaves a trace of my plan, and we can't have that.
Oh.
It wasn't your plan, though, was it? It was Kronos. It was his idea to frame Poseidon's kid and steal Hades' helm and Zeus's bolt to start a war. What? Is that where he got to you, too? Through your dreams?
Kid's smart.
Gods don't dream, little man, and no one tells the god of war how to start a fight. After you die, say hi to your mommy for me.
Oh, fuck you. Dude, fuck him up. I know you're no Kratos right now, but fuck him up. His sword is pretty badass, though. God damn. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Who warned you? If you're not careful, you'll find out who I am.
Fuck him up! There it is, first blood. He wins.
And you thought you were just a kid.
Lots of little callbacks right in this opening sequence, man.
Want to know what you really won today? An enemy for life.
Oh, fuck you.
Don't look at his true form.
No, no, look at it. I want to see it. What does this true form look like? What do the true forms look like? I need to know. No, you can't do that. God damn it. Is that the... I don't know what you would call that water spirit. Oh, it's... Oh, that's where they are. I just thought they were on some random ass beach.
Or SIDs, are typically caused by solar flares emitting from the sun's surface. These solar flares hurl...
That's something, isn't it?
That seems very relevant.
Using earthquakes to clear the skies. Lord Poseidon grows bold in his
Oh,
war against
you
his
again.
king.
It's a pretty sick helm, man.
What are you doing?
Living up to my end of the bargain.
Yeah, you missed a
Tell
little
Hades I
bit.
expect him to do the same. Good luck on Olympus.
Perhaps there will still be a world left for your mother to return to.
Oh, somebody's showing a little hope, a little belief there in our little lad.
Returning the bolt is the only way I can get his attention.
Percy, you don't want Zeus's attention.
I gotta tell him about Kronos. Did you see how frightened Hades was about the idea of Kronos coming back? Zeus has to
Pretty
know.
terrifying.
Now that we know who Ares and Clarice were working for, someone has to warn Cairo.
He'll kill you. Either because he thinks you stole the bolt, or because you're a forbidden kid.
I'm done running from monsters. This is too important.
They come in all shapes and sizes, man.
Just for clarity, how sure are we you can just explain everything in an email?
Where's the glory in that?
Oh, little Percy's grown up so fast.
Tour starts by the sign.
I'm not here for the tour. I'm here to see Zeus. I don't have an appointment.
Oh, that's cool. The alphabet. Whoa! I literally thought we were just gonna be going to a really swanky, maybe decked out office.
The gods are all powerful, but they have to play by the rules.
Yes.
And they create demigods so we can break the rules for them.
Yes.
But if we can break rules and they can't, shouldn't they be just as afraid of us as we are of them?
You're learning fast.
See, I'm telling you, we've given what's her face, Clarice, whatever her name was, like
Terrified of spiders.
2 scenes, 3 scenes max.
She's a lot bigger than they are.
We're not focusing on her at all. It's this motherfucker.
Things that are small and scary get squished.
There's like, it's gotta be. Because he's the only thing that would fulfill the prophecy at this point. Because I know it's not Fawn and Hermione back there. It's those damn boots, man. Huge giveaway. Whoa. That's a swanky little pad. Sure we don't want to call a family meeting? I would love to see all these chairs filled in. No way. Aww. Rest in peace, man. I did not realize he was in this.
We tried to get it to you on time, but
You failed.
I did. But I had to come. I had to tell you who did steal it. It was Kronos.
That's just not a name I've heard in a long time.
Thank you for the news. It is the only reason I'm letting you leave alive. So when I say you may go, it means be grateful, and it means be gone.
But the war can't continue.
God. Yeah.
Kronos wants you to fight my father. He wants you both weakened.
I will not be weakened by my brothers.
You already are. Your family is a mess. They don't support you because they love you. They obey because they're afraid. Ares, your son, he turned on you the moment someone stronger showed up. Do you really think he'll be the last? How afraid of you do you think they'll be when your dad shows up looking to put you back in your place?
Oh, Poseidon. He speaks too much truth.
I surrender. Take your victory. Just spare my son.
No.
Patros, Ares, Hades, Hermes de Pol,
Oh.
Togarum,
Olympus.
I'll have Athena set a meeting, the whole council, and then discuss family business. Make sure I never see this one again.
Oh, that ain't. That's a promise he's not gonna be able to keep. I guarantee it. There's more books. I'm sure he's gonna cause you a lot of headaches.
Obedience doesn't come naturally to you, does it?
No.
The sea does not like to be restrained.
Patros. That's the only word I really got. It means father.
Chiron has taught you well.
I didn't learn it from Chiron.
No.
Your mother taught you ancient Greek.
She taught me a lot of things. Can I ask you a question?
I don't know when Hades will return her. He can be difficult when he wants to make a point.
Do you dream? Ares said gods don't dream.
Ares is a moron. Have you noticed? Of course we dream. What do you ask?
Do you ever dream about Mom?
No.
You should be going.
Oh, come on. Couldn't answer his question. I mean, I think his expression was answer enough. But still. No. Somewhere in the distance, Ewoks are celebrating.
Come on, you've said like 2 words since we left the cabins.
Thinking about what the Oracle said. That all failed to save what matters most in the end.
Oh yeah, what's that part? I've been so fixated on the betrayal, the friend.
Everything the Oracle said has either come true or makes sense.
Has it?
You shall go west and face the god it was turned.
Ares.
Find what was stolen and see it returned.
Clearly the bold.
And you shall be betrayed by one who calls you a friend.
Sweating a little bit, buddy?
The reason Clarice is still here is because you never said anything to Chiron about her. Did you? You couldn't. Because you knew that Clarice didn't steal the bolt. You did. You worked with Ares to plant it on me.
Let's go!
The shoes you gave me pulled me down into Tartarus. The bolt be delivered right to Kronos.
I didn't think you'd give him to Grover to wear.
Oh, you fucking dirtbag.
Percy, none of this was meant to betray you. The gods are my enemy.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm here to recruit.
Recruit?
Down with the gods. Down with the gods. Sorry. Reform the gods.
This is what I wanted to show you. This is our way out.
Way out of what?
Huh?
Camp.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Under control. Backbiter can open secret doors. We can stay on the run as long as it takes.
Stop saying we.
It's the word Zeus fears the most. The gods want us to fight for them.
I mean, he's making some good points.
Less what we want.
This isn't you. This is Kronos. He got to you.
But to be fair, I mean, if Poseidon's an example, they're not all bad. They just need a shake-up in leadership, maybe, or some reform. Like everything else.
Our parents aren't perfect, but they're trying their best. I met your dad.
Yeah, he's too far gone. No, he's not. That's not fair. But nice.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Whoa. Yo. Let's go.
I heard everything.
I get it, man. He's been really, really screwed over by all of this. None of it's fair. Much like Poseidon said, none of this situation, none of this existence that they've been born into is fair. And that's very indicative of life.
When Luke explained why he planned to take down Olympus, part of it made sense to you, didn't it?
I mean, it should.
Cronus. He can be very, very persuasive.
But I'm very, very stubborn.
You are a leader in the eyes of your fellow half-bloods. You have made me very proud.
No. I would have liked to have seen more established between those two. I think that moment could have hit a little bit more.
You going home to see your dad?
Well, he wants to show me New York City first, so I'm gonna pretend I haven't been there. And then someplace called Disney World, which kind of sounds like Waterland, but less determined to kill you.
I mean, you never
Did I
know.
read that wrong? What am I walking into? Is there something you're supposed to do there?
Just
have fun.
be a kid.
No.
Guys! You got it?
Where is it? Oh.
Wait.
Is that your searcher's license?
Oh,
Officially authorized to begin the
yo.
quest for Pan. The Council's theory is that Pan is always on the move and it's all about timing. But
Like one of the legendary dogs in Pokemon.
Let's make a pact. No matter what happens, we meet back here next year. All of us. Right here. Deal?
No. So, the whole mom thing, you know, we haven't seen Hades give her back yet. What if, like, I'm thinking because, like, obviously things are going to still fall apart. Maybe the thing that matters most in the end, I mean, could that be peace? Because we thought we were stopping a war, but a war is brewing regardless by the end of the quest. He succeeded, but that's still something that's going to unravel and happen. It's just not between the gods themselves. But also his mom's not back yet.
Percy?
Oh. Well, there we go. Unless she just gets shanked right now. Ares, god of snipers, is out there on the the grassy knoll.
It's time to wake up.
Wait. What? Hold on, how much has been a dream? You motherfucker. Punt his haggard ass out that door.
Are you serious? We're still doing this? I won.
Soon enough, we'll meet in your world. If you can survive what's next.
Well, it turns out I'm pretty good at this. So when you are serious, come find me.
That is
That's
my
bold.
hope. Your survival is the key to my return.
Oh. Oh, was this all just an elaborate chess game?
time to wake up.
Well,
No,
okay.
Come on.
Or is this another dream?
You have another nightmare?
Grandpa.
It's interesting that he can call him that. Yeah, dude.
All right. What did he say this time?
Are we taking notes?
He said, don't forget to tell your mom how much you love her today.
Kronos, Lord of the Titans, said that.
I mean, he could have.
No.
The stories you heard about Greek gods, heroes, and monsters, I'm here to tell you they're real. If you ever feel like you don't fit, like the world doesn't make sense, then you might be a part of our world.
No.
So don't give up, because we might need you for the fight ahead.
Oh, and it's raining again on the outside. I like that. Aww. I'm gonna cry, dude. Fuck. Damn, man.
My wife is divorcing me, and on top of that, I gotta pay you.
Ah,
too?
good
How's
shit.
that fair?
Fuck you.
You gotta be kidding me. She changed the locks.
No fucking
Now what am I
shit.
supposed to do? Return to sender. To Percy
Oh
Jackson.
no! Oh no! Oh god. Open it. Open it. Open it. Oh, you fucking dirtbag.
Oh, that is gross.
I don't know if he deserved that, though. Whew, man, what a finale. You know, everything wrapped up, for the most part, nice and neat. I had a couple of criticisms. We didn't see the return of his mother. They didn't even address the fail to save what matters most in the end line. He didn't, after the Luke reveal, he never brought that back up again. So we were kind of left to interpret that. Obviously, if we waited long enough, we did see that he's back with his mother. The first one being a fake out, being a dream, but then again, he wakes up and she's there. So she was returned. So what matters most? But the thing is, the whole quest was this thing, or at least my interpretation by the end of it, was that this whole thing, the thing that matters most at the end of the day is peace. The whole thing, the whole quest was about returning the bolt and forgoing a war. But Cronus' return is ensuring that a war is still coming. Even though he succeeded, got his mom back, he delivered the bolt, he was betrayed, at the end of the day, they still failed to prevent some kind of conflict from breaking out. That's my current interpretation, unless you guys can kind of, you know, shine a little light on a different way to look at that. Because I was really waiting for that to be like an Inception thing where, oh, dream, it's not your mom. And then he's going to wake up being greeted by his mom. He's like, oh, what did Cronus say this time? And then it was going to be another dream. It was just going to be layered and stacked, and it was going to be revealed that he, you know, Hades had never returned his mom. But once that didn't happen, I kind of settled into the alternative that I kind of proposed as he was heading towards the beach house. But what a fun little exchange. And I like the way that he started to piece it all together. And, you know, Luke was hoping that all of this would kind of set Percy on this path to joining him. But he's just not seeing it from that angle. He sees them as just people at the end of the day. Sure, some of them are shitty, some of them are not. They have their own craziness going on, their own personalities, they have their own feelings. Just like anything else and anyone else, they're complicated. You know, he saw that through his own father, he saw that through Hermes, through the whole dynamic in their existences, the things that bring them into this world, on top of the rules that are put forth on them by the gods. And I think that's why Percy is here. There's one way to go about this without all-out war, because Luke wants to go and completely decimate all of the gods, really come out from under that foot. And he's decided to side with Cronus, who, you know, basically, let's look at him like this. He's kind of like the devil in the way that this is going. He's promising this world. It's like, oh, the rule under Cronus was the golden age, so they called it. But it really wasn't. He's being promised this stuff that's not very much true. It's just a means to an end for Cronus, who's preying upon his insecurities, his hurt, to try to get what he needs out of it. Percy is just coming into this with a heart, with understanding, noticing that there are problems with what is going on, and knowing when is the right time to bend and break the rules. That's why they're here, right? They're there to break the rules that the gods can't. That's how they're doing this stuff. That's how Ares was playing this game as well, using these pawns, these other demigods, to work their bidding and work their magic. But hey, he came down and he threw hands with Percy, though. Percy, though, was smart. He was like, I probably can't beat him, but all I gotta do is get first blood. And I like that. Other than that, calling back to like, hey, if you push me too much, you'll see who I really am. And then he saw. There's there's so many great little callbacks to, whether it be a line or just a moment or a reference to something that happened early in the season that kind of came to a head in this episode that was really, really well executed. And rest in peace, Lance Reddick, man. When he showed up, when I saw him there, once I finally heard the voice, because when they kept it at a distance, I wasn't too sure who it was. But once he got up and once he started to talk, and I heard that voice, I heard Zavala himself, I was like, holy shit, that's him. So if we see, you know, if they do move forward with this, unfortunately they'll have to recast, which is sad. But this is one of those times where, and I can't think of too many others, where he kind of tries to be threatening. I can't think of too many times where he's been like an aggressor. Not that at least come to mind immediately. I could be not thinking of some, but like him trying to like intimidate this child, it's mildly jarring. But I liked seeing how this all unraveled. Percy finally getting to meet his father, getting to know what he wanted to say but didn't say. While it's left open, the door open, obviously we didn't conclude everything. Luke is in the wind. Cronus's machinations are still in play. And we learned by the end of this that Percy's survival is integral to what he's got cooking up. We're not seeing the big picture just yet. You know, Percy's success, it wasn't the war between Zeus and Poseidon. While that, if that did pop off, would benefit him, I think he's looking at the long con, or he's more concerned about the end game. While that would have been nice, it would have helped a little bit to weaken the system and segment and divide the families even more. It wasn't the most important factor. And just seeing the union between, you know, Grover, Annabeth, and Percy really kind of blossom here towards the end, and her kind of have her eyes open, the way they all kind of came together showed just how far they've come together in their individual quests. Her going back to see her father, him getting a searcher's license to go off and find Pan, Percy getting his mother back and going home, you know, and then making this pact to return once again to camp next year and continue yet another adventure. It was just really nicely done. I do feel like I can feel a little bit of the stuff where they kind of did exercise things from the book to save for time and whatnot, because I really did feel like that moment where Chiron was like, I'm proud of you, or what he said, whatever he said before Jason Mantzoukas came in and interrupted the kindness of that moment. I feel like that could have hit a little bit more if we had more time with Chiron and with Percy establishing that relationship more, because they really had very few scenes together. Effects, everything by the end of this worked out real nicely. I loved the way they brought this world to life. I loved the richness of the lore, both the stuff that they've added to it and the stuff that they are incorporating from actual mythology. It's all just really smartly done. You know, the doors open at the end. Who knows what's coming around the corner? You know, Percy's now on their radar, and, you know, given the way things are probably going to work out, he's not going to be off the radar anytime soon. Zeus is going to be very disappointed about that. But the fact that Cronus is still reaching out in his dreams, that's going to be something to keep note of. And they are themselves. That's a nice little touch, even though he didn't tell her the full truth just yet. At least that they're like, hey, anytime Cronus comes and creeps into his dreams, they're making notes of all the things that he said. Overall, really, really solid season. But guys, what did you all think? How do you feel about how all this transpired? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, York, Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hell, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, JoJo, Russell Crockett, and Justin Smith. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.